ready.
Commander Fox, that one clone trooper that everyone falsely blames for something that he had no control over, and they hate him for it, even though he did what he had to do, he did the right thing. I just need to make an entire video just on why Commander Fox did nothing wrong, okay? Do not post in the comments that you hate Commander Fox because he killed the fives, because he absolutely had no other choice. If someone's pointing a gun at you, you don't tase them, you don't stun them, you match a lethal weapon with a lethal weapon, and, you know, Fives was an unstable guy that had a captain and a general hostage and just tried to kill the Chancellor. What are you going to do if this is what you're looking at? You're gonna fire back. Anyways, Commander Fox, CC1010, really cool guy. I'm filming this on 1010, by the way, but it's not going to go up on 1010. Really cool figure. Really do like it. I'm happy it exists, but they just didn't do one thing I was really hoping they were going to do. But yeah, this guy is a GameStop, Barnes & Noble fan channel exclusive, just like Commander Wolf. So that is how you're going to have to get him. I lucked out and I found him on Force Friday. At my GameStop, so that's really sweet. But yeah, let's talk about the box real quick, just because, hey, look, it has a cool picture of Commander Fox on it. Clone Commander Fox, and then on the back, Clone Commander Fox led the Coruscant Guard and Elite Clone Trooper unit assigned to serve as Peacekeepers Galactic Republic. Cool, interesting. He is not numbered, so you don't have to worry about him if you're only after the numbered block series. Yeah, that box is probably just going to get recycled. Anyways, this guy, I don't understand what they were doing. Because they already had to reuse Captain Rex parts with the belt. They already had to reuse that. But they didn't reuse the Captain Rex elbows. Why aren't they doing this? Oh my gosh. You only have the 90-degree bends with this guy. Then you have Captain Rex over here. Why aren't you using his elbows? It makes no sense. Anyways, let's get some comparisons out of the way since I already got Captain Rex out. So this Fox figure, for the record, is really amazing looking. Definitely one of the prettiest Black Series figures for the Clone Troopers. Even though I still feel like Captain Rex, because of those elbows, is the best one. Fox is very nice. That helmet sculpt looks really great. The proportions are nice. I can kind of tell this helmet's a little smaller than Rex's, but then again, Rex's is removable, so I can kind of see it. His helmet's not removable, really didn't need to be, not worried about it. So yeah, that's cool. And then another comparison, I'm not going to compare him to every Black Series clone, but I'm going to compare him to the very lackluster Commander Cody. I love Cody, but just, oh man, they did him dirty with not giving him enough weathering and detail. He didn't have his hologram, he didn't have a removable helmet. Cody needed that. So I can definitely say, looking at these two helmets, Cody's sculpt was pretty on par. And looking at Fox's is pretty good too, man. I mean, they're about the same size, they look about the same. It says Fox's is different because he doesn't have the things on the top of the helmet, doesn't have the little chin detail, and he doesn't have the antenna on that side of the helmet. But I gotta say, man, Fox's helmet is pretty sweet. Definitely digging that. I'm happy this exists, man. I'm happy there's a Black Series Commander Fox. It's so cool. But yeah, there's just a comparison with Cody and Fox there. And then, of course, the comparison everybody wants to see. Here he is with the Black Series Shock Trooper. Because, yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you do this? This is how he's going to be on my shelf. He's going to be next to a Shock Trooper. Now, granted, yes, the Shock Trooper does have the disappointing chin, where you can even see on Fox, where the white chin, which thankfully he has a white chin, oh my gosh, it actually extends to the ends of the mouthpiece, but for the normal Shock, they didn't do that, so it looks kind of odd. But yeah, they look cool. They look really cool together. I'm definitely digging how that looks. You know, that Shock Trooper, man, that Deco's is kind of a letdown. Just looks like he has odd scratches on his chest instead of actual natural weathering. But yeah, what can I say, man? It looks really nice. And this Fox definitely continues the trend of the nice, glossy plastic. He is so nice and glossy. However, we got to get another comparison out of the way. Here it is with the classic 3 3/4 inch. I called it classic, isn't that funny? 3 3/4 inch Commander Fox figure they released in the Clone Wars line. You can definitely see same design, same kind of look going on here. Oddly enough, this guy has a white communicator, and his communicator is not painted. I'm not sure which one's more accurate. I'm sure someone who's bothered to actually go back and look in the show will tell me. Me personally, I wasn't really too concerned. But yeah, you can see pretty much same kind of thing. Look at that logo on the shoulder. That is gorgeous. We'll get a closer look at that. Then the helmet's here. This one I painted the chin on, thankfully, because before they did not paint the white chin. It's ridiculous how they didn't do that. But thankfully, no issue on the Black Series there. Even though the Black Series does have some additional detail on that visor piece, the sun visor, compared to the 3 3/4 inch. So that's really nice. Anyways, let's talk about the detail on this guy. Because looking at that helmet first, oh gosh, oh golly, that helmet is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my. Oh wow. Whew, man. Man, that's a little silver. Ooh, the weathering. Dude, this guy looks sweet. Look at that guard logo on his shoulder pad. And the weathering. Oh man, this is really impressive. I'm really a fan of this. And that glossy plastic they use is just gorgeous looking. Oh man, and all the weathering down the boots. Oh, dude. Now, one thing that's kind of a letdown, there is kind of some fraying along the edge of the skirt there. But, oh, whatever, it's fine. No biggie to me. You can see, really nice paint. He has the same mold as all the other clones, so running down the articulation real quick. He has really good range at the helmet there, so you can pretty much do whatever you want with that. The shoulders, they can kind of raise to there, and that's pretty much it. Bicep swivel, elbows only to 90 degrees, because he doesn't use the freaking Rex elbows, which is really irritating. He's got the wrist articulation that pretty much gives you what you need. He has pretty decent waist articulation, which I like that. Legs can move forward. He has a thigh swivel. He has a knee bend. And he has the ankles that can move down, up, and he's got a pivot. And he has red on the bottom of the shoes. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. But yeah, he has his guns. He does come with the DC-15 rifle and the DC-15 carbine. So I do appreciate that. And they're weathered too. It's really nice how they're weathered. I personally like him with the DC rifle. I like him with the rifle a lot. Because he just kind of looks more ornamental with the rifle. Even though he's well known for his DC-17 usage. Yes. Because he does come with those. And he holds them nice. Because he's a clone trooper. I mean, why wouldn't he? Even though, because he doesn't use Captain Rex elbows, he's not going to get him up all the way. And oddly enough, man, they're not giving him trigger fingers on the left hand. Which isn't really too big of an issue to me, personally. But I can see why some people are bothered. So he doesn't really hold it in his left hand super well, but he can hold it. I mean, he's holding it, and it stays. So at least that's a thing. Because there's always those figures, man, that don't even want to hold their guns. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it with Black Series Fox. I've justified his actions. I mean, he did nothing wrong. He's a good figure. He's a good boy. He's one of my favorite clone troopers. I'd love to see a figure of his Phase 1 armor, but I definitely see what they're doing. They want to do the Phase 2 commanders, and I'm totally fine with that. Because it makes sense, man. The Phase 2 armor, to me, is a little more iconic, because it's closer to a stormtrooper. You can just see, like, comparing there, it just looks, it looks cool, man, seeing all these Phase 2 commanders that match. I really do enjoy seeing that. And I can't wait for the rumored Bly. I mean, Fox was rumored for a while, and he happened. So I'm sure Bly's going to happen. Then maybe we'll get Bakara, Neo. Who knows, maybe that list I did will actually come true. Fox wasn't on that list because he was kind of rumored already. And also I wasn't really too much after it. But yeah, I love this figure, man. I highly recommend it. Especially if you are a Clone Trooper fan or a 6-inch Black Series collector. And also, especially if you have the Shock Trooper. Because he looks great with the Shock. Also would look great with an Emperor, with Vader, with, you know, I mean, you can have him with Rex, you can have him with a Fives custom. I'm just trolling at this point. Fox did nothing wrong. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, check out my social media links down in the description below. Have a good one, guys. See you in the next video. Blah, 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 blah. I'm dead serious. Fox did nothing wrong.